All right, guys, we're benching today. I got the whole crew here. Got Hilary, we got Abby, we got everyone benching with us today. And we got Michael too. Recording, so if you want to get in on this, Michael, you're more than welcome to. I know you're a camera guy, so. Oh, I love it. I would probably, if I put you as a poster child, I would probably get like I'd say like 20 to 30 signups. I really think a ripped Michael would be like memberships through the roof. Through the roof. All right, guys, first set, 155. We're gonna build up to 285 pounds for one set of 3 today. All right, so we do a few warm-ups today. We're gonna start at 155. I'll probably go 225. And then after 225, I'll probably do 245. Hit 265 maybe for a set. And then finally get into that 285. We'll do one set of 3. And then we'll do those back downs. We'll do 3x5 today. So that's what we got today for this bench. Let's go ahead and we'll put that 225 on there. You know who we're missing? We're missing Ted. That's who we're missing. Ted's really good on camera though. For the most part, since I'm just lifting by myself right now, kind of, I don't add any clips, just in case I need to bail out. I can slide the bar to one side, weights will just slide right off. That's not ideally what we want to do, but you know, sometimes shit happens and you have to bail out. But for the most part, I don't think I'll need a spotter until I get to the 285, and then I'll ask Abby or Michael to come spot me. I mean, Hilary, you can spot me. She said, not me. It's like Melissa spotting me, you know? I know. Alright. Let's hit this. This is 225. We'll probably do a set of like 3 to 5. Talking to myself. Perfect. All right. So 225, we'll add 245 next. This one, I'll do like a set of 3. I'm not trying to do too many reps. I don't want to tire out for that 285. Actually, 285 will be a PR for 3 for me too. So this program that we've been on for this past few months with Andy have been really good. This is a deload, but we're kind of taking a few less reps. But with the less few reps, it's gonna help less stress on the body. I'm not pushing as hard either. Like all this weight lately, the past, I would say the past month has been feeling really good. I've been doing a lot of really good rep PRs. Not actual like lifting PRs, but rep PRs. So those have been really good for me lately. Let's see, I'll explain this program that we have. Let's see what week we're in. Whew, trying to breathe. So we're in week 3 of this new cycle. And he gave me a deload, which is great. I think these extra deloads that he's been giving me have been really, really essential for my body on its own. So, but this week at the end, we're at 285 and then 265. Last week, we ended at 265 and 235. The week before that, we did 270 and 255. And then the first week that we went into this, week 1 was 270, 255. Week 2, 265, 235. And this is week 3. We're looking at 285 and 265. Like I said, the bench has been feeling really good for me. It's one of my weakest lifts, but one of my best lifts right now that I feel I've been excelling at. Same with the squat. The deadlift is but we're not going to think negative about deadlift. We're just going to be positive about deadlift, right? So let's get this set in. Again, a set of 3, or reps 3 for this one. And then we'll get into 265, and then we'll get into our working set of 1x3 at 285. So I really like to have a good hand placement. Really like to dig my hands in. Pull my eyes up towards the bar. Make sure I'm tight here. And then what I'm doing is I'm digging my shoulder blades into the back. When I lift, I like to lift my hips up. I'll dig my shoulder blades a little bit more into the bench. And then I'll connect my glutes on the bench. Just a set of 3. So I keep everything tight. Core tight, glutes tight. My shoulder blades are dug in. And we lift from there. Make sure everything's tight. Take a nice deep breath and brace down. You guys are looking at me like I'm crazy. Yeah. All right, so hit 265 next. It's 55. And then 65. I really hope I hit record. I think I did. It should be blinking a little red light. That look good, Michael?
Yep.
See, looking strong.
Keep talking.
I love it. What's that?
I'm trying to talk to him. No, better.
I like kind of look at the camera a little bit. I'll talk to it and then kind of go back to my set, my work.
No, like when you're here.
I'm trying to breathe.
If you're still talking, you got to pretend you're coaching them, right? So when you're coaching,
Kind of.
coaching the person you're talking to.
I don't expect everyone to do the weight that I'm doing, so I'm not going to coach them through the weight that I'm doing. I'm explaining my bracing while I'm laying down, but you're right. Ted gave me the same feedback.
But that's why I'm saying you gotta.
Yeah. Ted gave me the same feedback. He said, look through the camera
Yeah.
and make sure you talk more to the camera. It's true. I need to get better at this camera stuff, so it's good practice. It's kind of weird because I'm not really talking to a person. I'm talking to you guys that are out there. Okay, so I'm only gonna do one at 265, and then we'll get into the 285 and push that. All right, let's do one. And every time I bench, I want to use that same bracing, same tightness. I want my setup to be exactly the same every single time, like it's second nature. All right, let's do this. 285. 75. Just take these 10s off. Put the 15s on. 45, 55, 65, 70, 75. So it'll be a little bit over. We're gonna go like 286. And put these little red ones on. So 5.5. And then I will put the clips on for this because I want to make sure my plates are extra tight here. And we don't want any shifting, especially when you get into those higher reps. Or not higher reps, but higher weight. You just want to make sure the plates aren't shifting too much. If they start shifting, it's wasted energy that you can be putting into the bench instead of just trying to balance your weights because they're shifting so much. So we'll keep it tight, put it together, okay? Make sure your clips are tight. So if you notice, like in powerlifting, they have these clips, but they kind of turn and they lock in a little bit more. And that's because it's really squishing all the plates together to make sure that there's going to be no movement at all whatsoever, so that the lifter can have the most amount of power going through his body instead of trying to focus on balancing his bar or her bar. All right. I'm going to give it like about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we'll jump in to this next set. Again, it's 1 by 3, and we're at 285 pounds. We're a pound over, so we're about 286 is where we're at. So we're definitely gonna, we got this. 3 reps, we're good to go. Of course I want you in my video. Look at those nice legs you got in there. They look good. Huh?
I ain't gonna hold you. They still leave.
All right. I was at the gas station the other day, and this guy walked up and he's a bodybuilder, and he's like, "Man, you compete?" And I was just like, "Wow, I used to. I used to compete. Thanks."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh man," he's all, "Your quads, they look so good." And I was just like, "You think? You think they look good?" I don't know why. My shorts kept coming up a little bit higher the more and more he complimented me. And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Man, great job." I was like, "Thanks. Thanks. I really appreciate that. They do look good, huh?" I was like, "Yeah." Kept going and going. I was like, "Man, you made my day, bro. You made my day." I was like, "I worked hard on these legs." He's like, "Yeah, you can tell." I was like, "Thanks." I was like, "What about you? You competing?" He's like, "Yeah, because I had shoulder surgery not that long ago." He goes, "So I'm kind of building back up into it." He had pretty decent sized shoulders. I was like, "Man, you look good." He goes, "Yeah, but I wish I had your legs." And I was like, "Stop. Stop." He was it was funny. All right, guys, here we go. This is 285. We're gonna do 3 with a small pause at the bottom. That should be good.
Rifeti the chin.
Thank you. Just emotional support. That's all it was. That's all it was. Thanks. All right. Whew. That was good. All right. We got it, guys. We got it. We got it. All right. So next one, we're doing the back downs. We got 3 by 5. It'll be 265. Usually on the rest time, I like to take like 3 to 5 minutes sometimes. I know it's a little bit longer, but gives me a little bit more push when I do get into my other sets. So, like the 3 by 5 at 265. We'll do the 5, and then after those 5, I'll probably do like 2.5, 3 minute rest, because I know that I can manage the 265 pretty well with a little bit less rest. But usually when it comes to bigger lifts like 285, it's my first time doing it, but so a little bit nervous. But once I got that first rep, I felt pretty comfortable. And I thought like, okay, I got these 3. I could have probably gone for like maybe 5, 6 reps. Felt pretty good. Hips were down, everything felt great. So we're gonna hit the next one. Again, 265. I think with the program that he's got me, he wants me to feel a little bit more comfortable when it comes to hitting that 265 consistently. I mean, we did a pretty good PR like 2 weeks ago where that 265 was great. We did 10 reps, I think. Not 265, we didn't do 10. We did 265 for the AMRAP. Oh no, we did 10. We did 10 reps at 265. So we're gonna continue to push through there and continue our program. Usually I don't veer from the program when he sets something. Sometimes I think like, oh man, I wanna, put some extra weight on and just push with the extra weight. But I tend not to because there's always a plan long term. So if your coach has got you on a plan, follow that plan, trust the process. From day one, I trusted Andy for doing that process as well. I stuck to the plan, I didn't veer from it. He's literally a great coach, great programmer, great lifter, and he knows his shit. So I'm gonna trust whatever he's doing or programming for me that way. I don't veer from it. Anytime I veer from a program, I usually tend to get weaker because now I'm just doing my ego lifts and I'm trying to push into something that I'm not ready to push. So the way powerlifting works is we want to try to build stress on the body to prepare to lift a lot heavier as you progress through your program. So slow progressions or progressive overload is what you want to start implementing in that program. If you're trying to get to a max type of weight that you want to lift and your goals that you want to do. If you're a beginner lifter, I would totally recommend that you get a coach, get somebody who's experienced, whether it's me, whether it's Andy, whether it's whoever it is out there, somebody that you can trust and know that they're going to build a good program for you. They're going to be in your corner and they're going to support you in your goals and what you want to accomplish. That's the biggest thing that I look for in a coach. And I hope that somebody is hiring me to be their coach. That's what they look for in a coach as well, is the programming. And they're there to make adjustments and put notes and things like that that need to be fixed as you progress through your program. And if you feel stagnant in your program for, let's say, the first 4 weeks, that's something that you should communicate to your coach and let them know, like, hey, I'm feeling a little stagnant. I feel like I'm not progressing. So that way they can make adjustments properly to the program that you're using or whatever it is you're going through at that time, because life is going to happen too. Whether you're sick, whether you have a small injury, whether you just didn't sleep well that week, or you had too much stress, or whatever else environmental things that are going on in your life, that is also going to affect your program too. Even the days you don't want to show up, sometimes those are the best days that I have my best lifts. And I'm just like, man, I don't want to work out. I don't want to do this. But for some reason, that's literally some of the best lifts that I have, is sometimes when I don't want to do the exercise or I don't want to do that workout for the day. I still have to kind of push myself through. And motivation is going to come and go. It's just onto you of what you need to do. Nobody can motivate you to do something. You just have to basically just do it. Just nut up, shut up, and get it done. I said nut up, shut up, and get it done. All right, so I talked enough. So we're gonna do this guy, 265, we got 5 reps. Set up the cell, always. Good grip. 5. Do again. Five reps. You guys notice I had a little bit of movement in my hips. Started cramping a little bit in my hamstring. So I kind of caused my hips to shift over a little bit. But we got 5 in. So that's all we wanted. Now we got 2 more sets. We're good to go.